Okay, they're being called forward. The little 2-year-old Bianca's Jewel, she's looking at the mobile, but she seems reasonably relaxed. The number 1 horse is Irene Rose and Rochambeau on the outside. The number 1 horse and the number 3 horse are both trained by Michael Watt. Number 1 horse driven by Jeffrey Allen. Number 3 horse driven by Rob Caldwell, and in the middle there we have Neville Pangrazio who trains and drives that horse. So Irene Rose, Bianca's Jewel and Rochambeau, they are the 3 horses in this. They're all on the mobile pretty nicely here at the moment. One on the outside's a little bit away, but not too bad. No, they're coming up now as they get to dispatch, and they're away in the 3rd trial of the morning. And coming out very well there from the number 1 gate was Irene Rose. Bianca's Jewel's just dropped back a little bit, the 2-year-old. On the outside there, the other Michael Watt trotter, they're having a little bit of a go, and it's about to go to the front, and that's Rochambeau. Not quite yet though. We've still got Irene Rose slightly ahead, but now Rochambeau's about to cross. So just after that, we've got Rochambeau in front, going on very nicely there. He's the older trotter of these 3 trotters. The 2nd horse is, again, a Michael Watt trained horse, and that's Irene Rose, and bringing up the rear is Bianca's Jewel. Now, Irene Rose is a 3-year-old trotter, Bianca's Jewel is a 2-year-old trotter, and I'll tell you what, she's done a lovely job so far. She's trotting along nicely. They all are trotting along nicely, and they're keeping fairly close order. So in front is Rochambeau, 2nd is Irene Rose, and 3rd is Bianca's Jewel. Probably not too much change in the order. Once they come past us next time, that will be the lap to go after they come past the finish this next time, and that will be the business end of the race. But leading them up after that bit of a move and coming out now is the stablemate to try and have a look at his stablemate. So on the inside we've got Rochambeau, on the outside there we've got Irene Rose and Bianca's Jewel. Trotting beautifully at the back, the little 2-year-old, and it's doing a pretty good job. So they're all trotting along nicely. I don't want to put the mogs on any of them, but they're trotting along very well, and the stablemate now, the leader, is now going to the front. So they've been swapping the lead a little bit because Irene Rose was the first out of the gate. It was Rochambeau, the other horse, came around and took the lead, and now ditto. Looks like Irene Rose is gone to the front again. So we've got Irene Rose and we've got the bell here. So Irene Rose in front with Jeff Allen aboard. 2nd is Rochambeau with Rob Caldwell aboard. 3rd is the little 2-year-old trotter, a trainer driven by 66 for the first half, 66. So, and the 3rd horse is the Neville Pangrazio trained and driven Bianca's Jewel. So in front still is Irene Rose, 2nd is Rochambeau. They've had the bell, so they'll in what we call the business end of the race now. Irene Rose in front, Rochambeau 2nd, both trained by Michael Watt. 3rd horse is trained by Neville Pangrazio, and they're all looking pretty good at the moment. And Rochambeau's just moved off the fence a little bit, and the little 2-year-old says, I might just take that little spot there, and I might even think about the sprint lane if I'm good enough. But anyway, they're coming into the lane now, and this will coming up to the finish. We're still leading is Irene Rose. We've got Bianca's Jewel sitting fairly in close order, and on the outside there is Rochambeau. But it hasn't taken the sprint lane, the little 2-year-old, but I tell you what, it's trotting beautifully. But leading them up now is Irene Rose from Bianca's Jewel 2nd, Rochambeau 3rd. All went over the line beautifully, all trotted beautifully. So well done to all those horses. And that little 2-year-old, I think she might be something to watch. The leader did a good job as well, as did the other horse, but that little 2-year-old, I like the look of her. But anyway, a pretty good trial there from those 3 horses. So we'll have those results, margins and times for you shortly. But no doubt about the winner after he did come out of the mobile first with Irene Rose, was crossed by the stablemate, who led them up for a while, Rochambeau, and then he's got to the front again, Irene Rose, with Jeff Allen aboard. He's had a pretty good day, Jeff. He's had a 2nd and a win and another win, so pretty good effort from Jeff, the catch driver. And the little 2-year-old did run home very nicely. I thought it might take the sprint lane, but he decided to go in between those 2 horses, and a pretty good effort from all those horses, trotting beautifully all the way.